What up, YouTube? We just got this box in from eBay. It's the airbags for the truck. So I'm about to open it up and show you what we got. They're supposed to come with the steering wheel airbag, the 2 curtains, and the seat belts. Because the seat belts did lock on the truck, so it comes with the seat belts. So as you can see, this is the steering wheel airbag. Pretty good shape. Then we have another one of the curtains. So this is the left hand side curtain. And this is the right side curtain. You do have to order the ones specifically for either a single cab or a 4-door pickup when you order these. I guess they don't fit. If it's from a single cab, it won't fit a 4-door, and if it's from a 4-door, it won't fit a single cab. So make sure you order yours for a specific model and stuff. And this is the seat belt. I don't know if this is the right side or the left side, so I'll have to figure that out. See, this one's not locked. This is the other seat belt. Either. So that's pretty much it. That's all that came in the package, and we'll be installing this on the truck today. So I'll put you back on in a bit. Alright, so we're going to start off by installing the steering wheel airbag. And since this bag has been deployed, what we got to do is get back here, get in here with the flathead screwdriver. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a little clip back there, which you just pry to the right side, I guess if you're doing the left side first. So you pry it, and I can't do it because I'm holding the camera, but you pry it with one hand and then you pull the actual bag out, and it'll pop off on one side, and then you go and you do the other side, and then you pop it off. And then there'll be 2 clips, these 2. So what you're doing in there is, I guess you're looking at the airbag like this. So the screwdriver will come in here, and then you'll pry this inward if you're on the right side. And then if you're on the left side, if you're on the right side, you'll pry it to the left. And you just unplug these 2. Alright, so now we're gonna replace the seat belts. And to do that, we have to get back in here. to remove this bolt right here. My finger's at. It's a T20. Once you remove that one, there should be a bolt back here, but I guess it's missing on this one right now. And you see at the time of the impact, I guess it damaged this plastic piece. So then you pop this up, and I'm pretty sure this is gonna have a T-style bolt. So I'm gonna get to that right now. Alright, so these are the clips I was talking about. This one here, and this one here. I guess they're just holding on to this piece. And there is supposed to be a bolt in here, but I guess it broke. Still, the little plastic piece is still here. And this trim right here has to be removed so we could access the bolt for this. And it does have a bolt back here, which you can't see, but it's a T10. So I'm gonna get to that, remove this piece, and then unbolt the seatbelt. Then I guess you just unplug this harness. Then I'm gonna have to get to this trim back here. So we're gonna start removing this trim right here to get access the bolts for this. As you can see, it is stuck, so I have to pop this off and then get our way in here to this behind this piece and access the bolts. Alright YouTube, well this is the seatbelt I removed. I couldn't record the process because there's not enough space in here. So pretty much what you do is you unbolt it from here, from back, put this bolt. And that one is a T50. So you unbolt this, and then this one's also a T50. This is the piece that goes up here to the adjustable track up here, and then you unbolt this one up down here. It's also a T50, and I'm pretty sure this is where the marble gets locked in place, so the seatbelt won't retract or anything. So all you gotta do is just pretty much pop all these clips off. Oh, but first you have to pop this little airbag tab off, and then there's a 7mm bolt that holds that plastic up here. So then you just pop the whole piece off, and this is a good time to replace your speakers also. And there's also this little plastic pin on one of these holes. I think it was this one. You just pop that one off. Alright, one thing I just noticed is that we had to reuse the one that came off of the seats. So pretty much what you do is you pop this off. Thought that it came with the new belt, but it doesn't. So you unbolt this, and then you just slide the new seatbelt thing on there, and then you bolt it back down, and then you just cover it. So there's no need to disconnect this and unbolt this. We're back from the dealer. We just picked up another piece that we needed for this. This is the part number. It's for the clock spring. When these bags deploy, these connectors melt, so we're not able to reuse it. I actually broke this piece trying to remove it. I seen a video where they could replace these connectors and just use your same stock original wires, but it's a bit of a hassle, so we're gonna have to replace the clock spring. And this is it. As you can see, it comes with I guess this plug goes all the way down there somewhere, and these are the connectors that we need. So we didn't look into that until I removed the bag, and I noticed that I wasn't going to be able to reuse them because they melt. I guess this piece heats up enough to melt them in place. So I'm going to start removing this, and I'll get back to you guys. Alright, so once you got these two bolts removed, you just pry on it on the edges, and it has these clips. And then you pull it, and it has two more clips up here, and this whole piece comes off. You don't have to remove the hood latch lever. And once you have this open, you reach under here, and this is the plug for that clock spring. So you just pull this down a little bit, the little red clip, and press firmly on it and pull it out. So now I just have to release this, and the wire runs up here. I don't know if you can really see it, but it runs up there, so I have to pry it off of the security clip that it has for the wire. Cut these zip ties up right here, and then I'll be able to fish it through. And there's also a retaining clip for the clock spring in here. So you have to use one of those needle nose pliers to get it out. And once you have that, then you'll be able to push this out and fish the wire through. Now we're gonna install the airbag. So you put the blue clip with the blue clip. Sure it snaps in place, and then you push this orange piece back in. And then you do the same thing with the yellow side. Push it back in. So you make sure it's straight, and then firmly press it down. And that's pretty much it. So now we're gonna get to the curtains. We just have to find out how to remove this trim piece to get the headliner off. And then once we get the headliner off, we're gonna get to the curtains. I already disassembled everything pretty much. All right, so this is what I did. I pretty much just started, once everything was loose, I pretty much just started pulling the headliner from here, and I got it all the way around, and that pretty much released the headliner. So this is the headliner. I don't know if we're gonna end up fixing this one or pick up a new one. We have to get it cut up and all that for the sunroof stuff. So once that was done, now we have some access to the bolts in here. See all these bolts? I fucked up. I cut up the airbag that deployed. I didn't know you could get those redone. And so now we're gonna take all these bolts. All right, so I pretty much got all these bolts out. I just need these two. So once you remove these, you could unhook it. So what I mean by unhooking it, so you remove the bolts down here, which are the ones that I showed you, and then you pretty much, I guess, pull it up and unhook it from the cap. You can't really see it because of the sunroof, but you do that. And then back here you have this little red clip, which you just pull back, then you press on it and you pull it out. I'm gonna remove this from here, remove those two bolts, unhook the airbag, put the new one back in, and bolt everything back up. Got this side done already. Just need a little bit of tape here to hold this in place. I'm gonna use that white tape, regular tape. This one had like a paper tape. I don't have any of that tape. And what else? Oh, and I'm gonna have to plug this connector back in over there. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna get that side done, and then I'll show you guys when we're all done. I'm not gonna time lapse it anymore. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. And I don't know if it was the sunroof place that did this. put all this tape all over the place. It's falling, so I guess we gotta go run to the store, get some duct tape and tape all this up, and then we'll show you what else we're gonna do. So, and put you back on a bit. This is it. The steering wheel bag installed, both curtains installed. I'm still getting the airbag service light on the dashboard, but we're gonna figure that out soon. Either reset the computer or something. And I'm gonna put the pillars back on right now and wrap it up because it's getting dark. The headliner's not gonna go back on because we're gonna get that done, so catch that in another video. So like, comment, subscribe, leave any questions down below.